What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another NHL 17 Hockey Ultimate Team video. Today I'm going to show you guys the most recent team build I've been playing with, and that's my all-time Florida Panthers team build. Every player on this team has played at least a game with the Florida Panthers, or has just recently been signed with the Florida Panthers. Now, I could have added someone like a Mark Savard, but he didn't really play any games with the Panthers. He was just signed. They took his contract, not the player. So I don't really count that, but if they're recently signed and haven't played a game yet because they're a prospect, they will be on this team. Well, one person's on this team. Anyways, let's take a look at the team. We have on the first line Scott Mellanby, who's that big power forward. If you're doing a Panthers team build, Scott Mellanby is one of the three Panthers that have to be on this team. Just like Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure has to be on this team as well if you do a Florida Panthers team build. They're just two Panthers that just, in the early years of the Panthers, helped the team become what it is today. Also, we have Mike Santorelli in the center, who is not very good in the face-off circle, but he's got some decent speed, and Team Will is active, so he does help a little bit when it comes to there. On the second line, we do have the ageless wonder, Jaromir Jagr, who's a beast. We have Peter Mueller and Kirk Mueller, which they played games for the Panthers, not many, but they both played games. Jagr, as you guys know, is a current Panther who could be moved this offseason, maybe to Vegas. On the third line, we do have David Booth, Matt Cullen, and Chris Versteeg. So David Booth's extremely fast, but these other two have no speed whatsoever. A little bit Chris Versteeg, not really Matt Cullen. Matt Cullen's extremely slow, but his face-offs are 90 overall. That's why he's on the third line. And then on the fourth line, we have two current Panthers and a future Panther who was just signed to a entry-level deal. Hendrik Haapala, Nick Bukestad, and Jonathan Huberdeau. These two really aren't doing too well. Their cards are too low overall to do anything. Same with Hendrik Haapala, but we have him for the synergies. Now on the defense, this is probably the best part about this team. 94 overall, Aaron Ekblad. 93 overall, Willie Mitchell. Willie Mitchell's my favorite defenseman to use in this game. He is strong on the puck. Right when you think they're going to break in, he just lays them out with a bone-breaking hit. On the second line, we have Keith Yandel, Dan Boyle. Two solid defenders. Dan Boyle's got a little bit of speed on him compared to Keith Yandel. Keith Yandel seems like he's more of a, not really a speed skater, more of a power skater. But Keith Yandel, let me tell you, his shot is deadly. He scores so many goals for me all the time. If not, he creates the deflection. And then we have Soupy and Jay Ballmeister. Soupy's card I really like playing with. He's got that little dangerous shot. Jay Ballmeister doesn't even have a point, I don't believe. And in the crease, we do have Craig Anderson and Roberto Luongo. This is the highest overall of each one there is on the market at the time of me making this team. Craig Anderson has all these synergies, but only Team Will is active. Same with Bobby Lou, only Team Will is active. This 95 Craig Anderson is a beast. Now, I know what the question is. How much did this team cost? Now, I sold my previous Ultimate Team for $2.7 million. That's how much coins I got from my last Ultimate Team that you guys may have seen a few videos ago. $2.7 million. It's crazy to think about, but that's literally what it sold for. Now I know what you're saying. Whoa, this team cost $2.4 million? No. It didn't cost 2.5, 2.4, no. This team cost about $1 million to build. Mainly because expensive players like Jagr and Bure. Bure was about $320, Jagr was about $280. Hendrik Haapala was $130 something. Mueller was about $70K. I paid about $90 for Mellanby. It just adds up. The rest of these guys don't break $100K. I think Mike Santorelli is exactly $100K. I think I paid $90 for him, but no one else breaks $100K. The defense, I already had Keith Yandel, Willie Mitchell, and Aaron Ekblad. I'm sure they would raise this price up quite a bit. Dan Boyle I only paid $50K for. Jay Ballmeister was $7K. Same with Soupy, also $7K. I paid $150 for Craig Anderson, and Roberto Luongo was $100 exactly. That's why I got him, because I figured it was a good deal. So, pretty expensive team build, about $1 million coins. I like it. I know what you're saying. Whoa, where'd the rest of your coins go? Well, I had a new series I was gonna do, but I just couldn't get it to work. I purchased the 99 overall Team of the Year, Nikita Kucherov, who won't sell. I've had him up for a while now, and he's just not selling. So hopefully he sells later on today. That's where that's where my other million went right there. I paid $750K for him. I'm trying to sell him for $850, trying to make a little bit of a profit. If not, I'll bump him back down. But that is my all-time Florida Panthers team build. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me show you the stats. The stats. Keith Yandel, leading scorer, but don't worry, that's not all his. Him, as I said, I already had Ekblad, Willie Mitchell, and Keith Yandel on my team already. See, Keith Yandel, 14 goals, 41 points for a defenseman, plus 33. Willie Mitchell, plus 33. Aaron Ekblad, plus 23. But that's just because they were on my team from before. That's why. My high goal-scoring team. Mike Santorelli, we did go 5-0 with this team. I'll show you the stats first. 5-0, Craig Anderson, 5 wins, 0 losses, 1.45 goals against average, 89 save percentage. I had some gameplay for you guys, but it just got corrupted. I don't know what it is. Something about, like, every other video I make just gets corrupted. And it's frustrating, so I'm not worried about it. But I'll show you guys the points. Surprisingly, the players you would think would get a lot of points don't. Scott Mellanby, 6 points in 5 games. Not surprised. Scott Mellanby is a very good card. A lot of people don't use him because of his speed, but he just gets in front of the net, he tips it in, he screens the goalie, and he's just that big guy who gets to the net. Mike Santorelli, 6 points in 5 games. He's the one that sets up Scott Mellanby. Jaromir Jagr, 5 points in 5 games. Jaromir Jagr is a goal-scoring beast. Dan Boyle, 4 points in 5 games. David Booth, 4 points in 5 games. Kirk Mueller, 3 points in 5 games. Peter Mueller, 3 points in 5 games. Pavel Bure, only 2 assists in 5 games. Bure gets a lot of breakaways, but 9 times out of 10, once the other team sees him starting the game some speed, they just trip him. And you go on the power play. That's what it is 9 times out of 10. When he gets the breakaway, it's just too fast. Sometimes when a player is too fast, you run out of room way too easily, or the other player goes use your goalie. And both of those have been a factor with 94 overall Pavel Bure. Chris Versteeg, 2 points in 5 games. Hendrik Kapala, 2 points in 5 games. Soupy, 1 point in 5 games. Huberdeau, 0. Bowmeister, 0. Collins, 0. And Bugstead, 0. Almost everybody is a plus besides the 4th line. Bugstead, -1. Huberdeau, -1. Kapala, -2. He's on the penalty kill, so that could be why. That is my all-time Florida Panthers team build. If you guys have another team you guys want me to try, maybe like I really want to try like an old-time Carolina Hurricanes team build, or a team like that. Now, obviously, I may not be able to afford an old-time Pittsburgh team build or an old-time Chicago team build because they have some expensive players. Actually, I could do it with base cards. So, any team you guys want me to see do a team build of, be sure to leave that comment down below, and I'll show you your name in the video when I do it. So, alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to press that like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.